Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri. Doing another one, y'all. It's Tuesday. Trying to stay on my schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody had a good day, the beginning of the week. Hope everybody is starting to think. Look, I'm gonna keep on saying that and get used to it. Starting to think, starting to do some different things, start making your life better. Because again, it's your life, not mine. It's yours. You are in control of your life. So let's start making some changes, taking control, looking at our lives, analyzing. Well, damn, or maybe I don't like that piece of my life or that part of my life. Maybe I do need to change something. Analyze. But doing another one, today's topic, I was, I guess thinking about this again. I like to be inspired, something will pop in my head and I'll be like, oh, that would be something good to talk about. And I came across in my head what men think women think. And with a lot of, just today's society and social media and all, Manosphere and women's sphere, feminism, and it's just so much stuff that I don't even know how some people can have just like a real normal life with all of the things that go on. But that's my topic. What men think women think. And I think that what I see is that men are thinking this, women are thinking this, and we have all of these issues because we're not on the same page. We're thinking different things. So, yes, we're thinking different things. So if I if I have these let's say I'm dating someone and I have these expectations of him and he has expectations of me as well, but if none of those expectations are the same, then that's not going to work out. That's not going to be a good relationship. We just wasted our time with all this. And I think that's a lot of how men and women think. But that's my topic today, y'all. I don't know if it was a whole lot online about that. I did write down a couple of things or printed out a couple of things. But I definitely think that men think that women are after them, that they're trying to come after them and get them and, use them, manipulate them, use them for their money, have a baby with them, trap them, all of it. If you are not, let me make this clear right here for all men. And not to say that money is all this and all that, but people say women are going to trap them with a baby to get child support or whatever. Unless you're rich or a millionaire, that little child support she gonna get for that baby, that ain't shit. Nobody is trying to trap men with a baby so they can have to go to court, have to wait on child support, $200 or $300, $400, $500. If men think that that's what women are trying to do. That's wrong, y'all. $400 or $500 extra a month, that ain't shit. I'm sorry, that is not gonna make or break a real woman. Or, I mean, we have these messed up perceptions and ideas. But that's one thing that men think, women think, oh, I want to get him. I'm going to trap him with this baby so I can get that child support. $400, $300, $200. I think I've said before in one podcast that a man killed the baby and the mother because he didn't want to pay $100 and something for child support. So how warped and messed up was it in his mind that he's gonna go kill somebody that he had a relationship with, that he slept with, had a child with, got that court order, and he didn't want to pay child support? That's deep. But I definitely think that we need to start getting on the same page as far as our thinking. What men think, women think. I think that these days it's real jacked up. You know, I think that men think that women are trying to manipulate them, use them, take advantage of them. That they're looking, oh, she just wants to get into a relationship, tie me down. You know what? Being out here and being pardon my French, a hoe or a floozy or I can't think of a pimp or what, you out here doing all that. Men think someone is trying to tie you down. No, a woman is just trying to be happy. She wants to have a good relationship. She wants to get married. She wants to be happy and content and secure in her life. Someone to love on every night. That's me. Oh, she trying to trap me and hold me down. No, she wants security for her life. She wants comfort. And again, we're doing things all out of order. We need to be getting married first. First, you need to get to know somebody. A lot of times, we're not even getting to know people. We're having kids and not really understanding who we're having kids with. But that's a cycle. That's been a pattern. We need to change that pattern. But I did print out a couple things. This is one article. It says, men are always clueless about what women want. Most think women are from Venus and that it is incredibly difficult to understand what women actually want. Well, it isn't all that difficult, to be honest. To understand a woman's feelings, analyzing their body language and actions is all men need to do. To make it easier for all the men out there, here are some comparisons of what men think women want versus what women actually want. A really fit body. Men think women love to be with a man who is very fit and has a chiseled body. But that's what men think. They don't understand the female gaze, i.e., how a woman looks at a man. Men depend on the male power fantasy that focuses on men being physically intimidating and attractive. Most women don't really focus on the physical characteristics of a man when they are looking for a romantic connection. What they look for is someone who understands them and makes them laugh, who is kind, who is accommodating. Financial support. This is one of the most common misconceptions men have about women. They think women incline towards men so that they can have an ample financial support. In today's progressive world, men still think this way, but women have learned to become financially independent and not to depend on anyone. What most women actually depend on men for is emotional and mental support. But money's good, y'all. We all need to have jobs, and you need to bring something to the table financially. Intellectual conversations. Men don't really understand the importance and impact of intellectual conversations in a woman's life. Men think women want a man who is insanely attractive and someone with whom they will look good together. But women actually love intellectual conversations and prioritize them more. They hardly want to stay with a man who just cares about looks and can't hold a meaningful conversation. I like that because I like a man that can talk to me. We don't just have to talk about normal things. We can talk about outer space. We can talk about music. We can talk about cooking. I like that all. I don't like a simple conversation. Starting a family. Not all women want to start a family and settle down. Men make a big mistake when they assume their partners want to settle down and have kids. Again, you ain't got the child support. So I'm not just out here looking for men to trap and have a baby with. Because children are a big expense. Children are work, time, a job. That's a lot of energy. So nobody's out here. Ooh, and some women are. Don't let me ever say all. Some women are out here trying to have somebody's baby, but they don't understand having a baby is work. It's a job. That man that you just had this baby with in probably a year or so, you're not even gonna be with this man. So please get that corrected. No, real women or now I heard just trying to have babies with a man because they know the work that it involves, and it's not easy. But that was one article. But what men think about what men think women think, I think is really kind of far off. And there are some women, what men are thinking that some women are thinking, oh, I'm going to get him, I'm going to grab him, I'm doing it. There are some bad women out here. Y'all, there are some bad women out here that don't want nothing, that have this mentality. And again, these women probably did not have a man in the home. That's something I looked at or seen a couple days ago. If you're missing the male structure in the home, then it throws everything off. We're not seeing both perspectives, and that's just basic. You're not seeing the female and the masculine perspective in your home. But yeah, I think men think women are out to get them a lot these days. And I'm learning that men who have been hurt by women, it's harder for them to come back from that. So they will shelter their feelings. And I can feel it, y'all. I told y'all I can feel it. But they will kind of put themselves in a box and they'll only come back out so far. But men who have been hurt, they're different from women who have been hurt. Women who have been hurt, they're willing to try again and open their heart to another man. And they might give that man multiple chances. Some men, you do one thing, they out, fuck you. They're done. So now they're just in this closed box They might have some physical contact with women, but they're not going to open their heart again. I don't even know what would it take for them to open their heart again. But men and women are definitely different. We see things different. What men think women want versus what women want, very different. Men think women love to be with a man who is very fit. Women really don't care. We just read that. Women don't really care. I think that men think that women are, these days, I don't even think men even know women anymore. Not real women. Because what they're seeing all the time is these horrible stories. A woman did this, a woman did that. She didn't do this for me. She needs to do this. It's all about some control and power. So that's a lot. But have you ever wondered what men think about women and whether they still believe in those age-old stereotypes that typecast women as helpless damsels in distress who can't do things for themselves? Men have a curious mind, and we would love to dive deep and see what lies in their imagination. Reading another article. Odd things that men think about women. Are you tired of entitled men talking about gender superiority and how they like to be an echo chamber of their own misdemeanors? The whole prospect of having a less toxic environment for women goes away the moment a man says sexist. Sometimes it feels like the world revolves around what men think. A lot of men say women are irrational. I think women have more feelings. They're more emotional at times. But not always. But I definitely think that we are on the wrong page, that we're thinking the wrong things. Men think that women just are out for themselves, and most women I know, no, they're not out for themselves. They want to connect with a man. They want to have a relationship. And of course, like I said, we're doing it in the wrong order. We're doing it in the wrong ways. But most women want security. They want a relationship, something strong. And then I think also a part where men play that role and they really don't want that role. That they tell women, yeah, I want a relationship. I want this, I want that, but that's really not what you want. So I think that men definitely need to be more honest. And if men have come from a toxic mother, probably so, even if they have had a few bad relationships, another toxic female, that they get that set in their brain that that's all there is. So I'm going to treat all these women like crap. I'm going to use them. I'm going to abuse them. This my bitch. That's another bitch. That's not going to work. I mean, you're going to continue to have problems. You're going to continue to, really, you're not happy, because if you're thinking like that, you're not a happy person. You're not a happy camper. So that is definitely, I definitely think that we need to get on the same page. And as women, I mean, if we don't get on the same page, I need to know what you want. You need to know what I want. I need to know how to satisfy you. You need to know how to satisfy me. It's not just all about what you want and what I want. We should be coming together in what we both want. But you guys, I wasn't going to talk about this for long because that's like, that's a big topic too. But I definitely think men and women are thinking that men want this and want that. And I know that's not what they want. They want a certain thing, and either they've been hurt pretty bad and they're cutting themselves off from getting more involved with women anymore. And shit, I could have hurt you too, but look, but I definitely think we need to get that together. But men and women we're thinking two different things. And we need to, if you set a goal or what you want out of this connection with this woman, men, and you tell them that, then you allow them to make a choice. And it'll be okay. You allow them to make the choice. Oh, you just want this? Okay. Stop going into relationships or connections, telling people something or allowing them to think something. And that's really not what you're thinking. But yeah, I definitely think men think women are after them. They're trying to use them, manipulate them, trap them. Nobody's trying to trap you for a few $100s every month with child support and with a child that the woman ends up having to take care of 24 hours a day. No, that is not a good fantasy island trip. No, absolutely not. Women are not, like I said, most women, they're just looking for a good relationship, a connection, a good friend. For me, we can just be friends. There's no, we have to go in all this in-depth, you my man, I'm your woman. We don't have to do all that. We can just be friends. And all women are not the same. But I think I don't know if I want to say a lot, but social media, culture, communities, we're all hearing these these stories, and people are trying to emulate them and do the same thing, and nobody is thinking for themselves. It's really not good out here right now. I don't need to date. Not no real dating. Because it's crazy. It's crazy out here right now. And I think that men, this is one thing that women think about men, or at least that I'm learning about men, is that men are not always, they're not always thinking clearly or in reality or having a real perspective of life. Hey, be in a relationship with me. I don't know you. Hold up, you're a stranger. Why would I do that? What do you have to offer me? Benefits. Oh, I can do for you. I can help you. How? I'm already helping myself. I'm already getting everything done. So how are you gonna help me? Well, I can. Men have to be a little bit more realistic. And I think they're not always realistic, and that's their perspective. Some men, and I guess that's the type of people that they may deal with. Oh, I just want to sleep with you, or come sleep with me. Hello? Who are you talking to? Not me. No, thank you. It's, all these different perspectives. You got to get with a real perspective, a true perspective. But yes, y'all, there are a lot of things going on with men and women, and we need to get on the same page. That's my main point. If you're on this page and I'm on that page, then we can't come together. We gotta get focused. Focus. But yeah, y'all, that's been my I'm going to end it now. I'm trying to stay under 30 minutes. That's been my Real Talk with Amiri podcast. What men think, women think. And I definitely think that no, you guys are not thinking what we're thinking. You thinking what you think we're thinking, but you need to really find out what we're thinking. And how do you do that? You ask. You talk about it. You ask women. And y'all, some women out here, they just as delusional as some men. So talk to some real women that have their head on straight, that have been through some experiences. Talk to some real women. Y'all be listening to them crazy women. I'll be seeing some of them people like on Kevin Samuels, and I'll be like, what the hell did she just say? Or some of these other shows or YouTube videos. No, that's not a real woman. So you're basing your thinking on a woman who is delusional and off the path. She's off the beaten path. No, she's off track. So get with someone who has their head on straight and get that perspective. And then we can get on the same page together. I think that would help a lot. A lot. Because we're not on the same page. There's so much discord and attitudes from men and women right now. And again, I'm a black woman, so I'm coming from the black perspective, but we're not together at all. And I don't know how we think we're going to help our children do better with us being off track. We're just going to continue some of these cycles. And there are some jacked up cycles out there. Jacked up. Very jacked up. You know, domestic violence, abuse, people out here killing people over because you want to leave me and you don't want to be with me anymore. Women and men, we both killing each other. So we got to start thinking on the same track, get in line with each other, and start changing our actions. You can't just think something and never do anything. You got to change something. You got to put some action to it. Well, yes, y'all. But this has been Real Talk with Amiri. Tuesday night. Everybody have a wonderful night. Peace.